of the Bible: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy, including facts, style of writing, and vocabulary. After analyzing the data, the computer concluded that a single author wrote all 5 books. According to Jewish tradition and biblical testimony, Moses was the single author of the first 5 books of the Bible, also known as the Law of Moses, written in approximately 1450 BC. Scholars believe he compiled historical family records into an accurate account of the years that preceded his time. The family records on which Genesis chapters 1 through 11 are based are each indicated by the phrase, "This is the account of" Genesis chapter 2 verse 4, chapter 5 verse 1, chapter 6 verse 9, chapter 10 verse 1, chapter 11 verses 10 and 27. This means that Genesis is essentially an eyewitness account of man's earliest years. Yet, who was the eyewitness of creation? Who saw and recorded the events of the first 2 chapters of the Bible before man even existed? The simple yet astounding answer is God himself. Perhaps God revealed the events to Moses in a vision, much as he revealed the future to John in the book of Revelation. Perhaps he carved the words in stone, the same method he used to give the law to Moses on Mount Sinai. However it was given, there is nothing in all of literature that can match the grandeur, the majesty, and the drama of the creation account. It stands by itself as an unparalleled literary pinnacle that gives eloquent testimony to the glory of the Almighty God of creation. Regardless of how God did it or who served as his instrument for human authorship, 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 16 says, "It is not conjecture, but fact, that God himself is the final author." The first 11 chapters of Genesis are God's eyewitness memoirs of creation. In most courts of law, the credibility of an eyewitness is attacked because the opposing parties are afraid of the verdict to which such testimony could lead. For instance, although there was no actual eyewitness to Nicole Brown Simpson's murder, the character of any witness, police officer, chauffeur, house guest, or friend who might have pointed a finger at the defendant was fiercely attacked in order to destroy his or her credibility and thus weaken the testimony's impact on the jury. God's eyewitness testimony of creation is no exception. There is no portion of the entire Bible more attacked and maligned by those who are secular and religious than the first 11 chapters of Genesis. Why? Because the enemy's fear of the verdict that would result from an eyewitness testimony of our beginning. And what would such a verdict be? The verdict is that God is our creator. He has established basic directions for living the life he has given us, and we are accountable to him for everything. What difference does this make to you and me? Perhaps the most notable difference is that it makes life make sense as it answers our basic questions. Does life have any real meaning? Where did I come from? Why am I here? Where am I going? Without this awareness, feelings of meaninglessness, even worthlessness, can easily creep into our lives. Sometimes we look at modern celebrities and can't help but feel some envy for their wealth and influence. Yet one of the most famous, and sometimes infamous, celebrity icons, singer-actress Madonna, has been quoted as revealing, when asked if she was happy, that she is a tormented person. Comedian Eddie Murphy has wondered out loud, when he seems to have everything anyone could want, why something seems to be missing in his life. Actor Harrison Ford referred to his feeling of meaninglessness when he said he always wants.